wondered how to keep your business thriving, especially during those times when you need a financial boost? Whether you're looking to expand, buy your own space, or simply keep things running smoothly, commercial loans might be the key you're missing. Safe Credit Union is here to break down how credit unions can be your business's best ally. Here to explain how those loans can solve your business challenges and keep you on the path to growth, we have Eric Graben, Safe Credit Union Senior Business Development Officer. Hello, Eric.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, so Eric, let's start by clearing up some common myths. What are the biggest misconceptions people have about credit unions and commercial lending?
Yeah, Desiree. I mean, that's a great question. A lot of people look at credit unions and say, hey, you know, that's a great place to get your first auto loan, right? It may have been where your parents have gotten a CD put away for you for, you know, your future education. But we've changed a lot. In fact, my role, you know, specifically helping small business owners gain access to capital, and that can be done, you know, via remote now, right? So we have mobile applications, we have enhanced our website, so we make it more accessible than it has been in the past, and we're really growing that segment.
Alrighty, and then for those who aren't too familiar with commercial loans, how do they actually differ from the consumer loans that most of us are familiar with?
Well, when you think about consumer loans, right, you think about maybe a mortgage, right, which, you know, a lot of people can save a lot of you know, a lot of time and money up for the purchase of their first home. Whereas on the commercial side, ours are for commercial buildings. So it may be their small business that's looking to grow and expand. We're able to help them get into their first building. So that's really exciting.
Yeah.
And that's what I really enjoy about it.
Yeah, helping those businesses. And how is Safe and its commercial loan team uniquely qualified to support new and even growing businesses?
Yeah, well, we've been around for a long time. Safe's been around for 85 years, and our team is uniquely qualified. Some of them have been, you know, ex-bankers. We've been doing small business lending for 15, 16 years now, and we continue to keep offering new products and services for those businesses to grow. That might be through, you know, working capital lines, equipment loans, et cetera, to be there front and top of mind for them.
And then owning your own business property, it sounds great, but what are the real benefits of having your own space maybe versus renting?
Yeah, you know, when you're renting, there are some obstacles sometimes, right? You don't have complete control over your building. You may have to go to your landlord and ask. There may be options or time frames that you have that lease signed with your landlord, and those may come and expire. They may end up selling the building. Those things are kind of outside of your control. With a commercial real estate loan, it allows you to kind of have that stabilized payment, know what your monthly payment's going to be each month, have that set in stone pretty much for the term of the loan, and be able to you know, project out, you know, especially with the ebbs and flows of businesses, the economy, et cetera.
All right, important options to consider.
Yeah.
How would you describe the current environment for commercial loans and small businesses, specifically in our area?
Yeah, you know, it's really interesting times. You know, I think for all businesses, you know, for business owners, you know, it can be some heavy lifting. And, you know, you have to look at, you know, can I hire more employees? Do I need to pull back my payroll? Do I need to look at purchasing equipment for remote workers? And those are all things that you have to take into account. You know, looking at some of the numbers, right? We've seen some businesses close their doors. But I think the other interesting side of that is the applications for new businesses that are starting, right? I read some statistics. There's about 213 new applications for business owners just here locally, which is really exciting. So I would say, you know, I'm still very optimistic about the future, and we have to realize that the small businesses are the backbone of our economy.
Yeah, completely agree. And Safe is helping provide those resources so that they can continuously succeed. You mentioned Safe has been around for 85 years. How long have you been with Safe?
I've been at Safe for 16 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a great place to work. I really enjoyed it. You know, they've given me a lot of opportunity to continue to keep growing. They've given me opportunity to get involved in our communities.
Yeah.
I sit on, I just recently came off the board for United Way California Capital Region. I also am the chairman and president for Greater Sacramento Certified Development Corporation, a local CDC that we partner with on loans. And then also I am vice chair for Sacramento Professional Advisors Network here locally. So, you know, we get to kind of put our stake down here in Sacramento and, you know, help provide resources and benefits to our members through those organizations and much more.
Yeah. Eric, thanks for joining us today. We appreciate your time.
Thank you very much for your time.
Alrighty. To our viewers, you can find out more at safecu.org or by calling 1-800-SEE-SAFE.